All right, so now it's about a week before the event. You get your event prep card, so you go ahead and click on this. Desired outcome, a perfectly planned and prepared event. All right, so this is all fairly straightforward. Look through your planning form. It's very important that you at least look at everything that you already have planned, because you're going to call the client and you want to make sure you know what you're talking about. So look through your planning form, look through your timeline to make sure that you're up to speed on remembering exactly what's going on with the wedding. So you look through it, boom, boom. Call the client to say hello, finalize any loose ends. So let's say you never got a parent dance or something, get it now, and go over the timeline. Log this call in DJ Event Planner. So this is just good customer service. Calling the client to say hello about a week before the wedding, it just shows that you care. It shows that you're thinking about them. It'll strengthen that relationship, and it lets you make sure that there's no planning mistakes if you go over things with them really fast. So log that in DJ Event Planner and check this off. Print your forms and place them in a binder and timeline. Forms, timeline, place, and binder. Very important, especially for us DJs. If you're walking around with just a stack of papers, it looks very unprofessional. So put them in a binder. Boom. Print forms and timeline for your assistant. So you want 2 copies of this stuff for your assistant. Boom. Okay. Line up the ceremony if applicable. So line it up in DJ Event Planner. Boom. Cocktail hour, line up grand entrances, line up parent dances, line up cake cutting, line up any other formalities. So bouquet and garter, anniversary dance, dollar dance, etc. Make sure you got all that. Check it off. Boom. Line up all dance time requests. Don't neglect this. It's definitely important. Make sure that you have all your must plays. Make sure that you have all your play of possibles and dedication songs. The play of possibles are still important because you never know if the bride is going to walk over and say, hey, could you play this song next? And if you don't have it, she'll be like, well, it was on my list. So make sure you have everything. Understand do not plays. So just look at the do not plays and be very aware of them. Accidentally playing a do not play is very, very, very poor form. They specifically put it on the do not play section for a reason. Make sure you're aware of it and respect it, and then you should relook at it the day of the event with your assistant. Attach screenshots of lined up music and printed forms to this Trello card. It's really just a way to make sure that everything is being lined up and everything is being held accountable. I think it'll make a big difference, and so I do apologize for the little bit of extra time that it will take, but I will put out a video, and it's relatively fast. So once you've attached screenshots of lined up music and printed forms, go ahead and check this off. Then go ahead and double check all of your add-ons in DJ Event Planner. So do you have them in your car? Are they correct? So example, do you have the right monogram? These are things that we need to look at so that we don't have any mistakes. We work very hard in the office to make sure that everything is correct, but we are human, so ultimately it falls on the lead at the end of the day, and someone's wedding is at stake. So take the extra time to double check your add-ons. Then go ahead and call your assistant. So confirm location, time, date, any necessary planning details to go over. Just give them the rundown. Make sure that you're all on the same page. Once you've called your assistant, check it off. Then your final step is to reassign this card to DJ Team Leader. So Team Leader, basically we were using the terminology manager, but the connotation isn't what we're going for here. We really are a team. We don't want people to feel like managers are lording over them or anything like that. And then your final checkpoint here is reassign this card to DJ Team Leader. So in case you didn't get the memo yet, Team Leader is replacing the word manager. You might feel like it's just kind of an arbitrary change, but the reason we're switching it is really just to emphasize teamwork. We all are a team here, and Team Leader has a much more positive connotation for what we're striving for, the kind of culture, the kind of company and organization that we want to be. Team Leader fits our vision much more than manager. So from now on, wherever you would have used the word manager, we're going to be using the word Team Leader. So reassign this card to DJ Team Leader. So presently that would be me. So I would reassign the card to myself. But let's say this was somebody else's card. Let's say it was Peart's card. What he would then do is he would add me to the card and then check this off. Boom. This last checkpoint isn't for you. It's for the DJ team leader to handle. They're going to take all those associated vendor contacts that you filled out and shoot over timelines so that everyone is on the same page. So once you are done with all of these minus this checkpoint, you can go ahead and move this to the holding tank because you're waiting for the team leader to take it from there. Once the team leader checks it off, it'll be moved to desired outcome achieved. So hope that all made sense. I know it's a lot of info. It's really the stuff that we're doing anyways. But if there are any questions, as always, feel free to contact me.